Look around you, touch the ground beneath your feet. What if I told you this wasn't real? What if it were all a sophisticated computer program designed to fool your senses? This isn't science fiction, it's the simulation hypothesis, and it's creeping from the fringes of academia into the mainstream. It suggests we are living inside a gigantic, hyper-realistic simulation. Our lives nothing more than lines of code in some advanced supercomputer. For centuries, philosophers have grappled with the nature of reality. But it's only in recent decades, with the exponential rise of computing power and virtual reality, that this once outlandish idea has gained scientific traction. If we can create increasingly lifelike simulations, who's to say we're not already in one, designed by beings far more advanced than ourselves? The implications are staggering. Our history, our memories, even our free will, all potentially pre-programmed. The universe as we know it, a carefully constructed illusion. Are we ready to confront the possibility that everything we believe, everything we hold dear, might be nothing more than a simulated dream? The simulation hypothesis proposes that what we perceive as reality is actually a sophisticated computer simulation. Think of it like a hyper-advanced version of virtual reality games, but so real that we, the simulated beings, are completely oblivious. Philosopher Nick Bostrom popularized this idea in his 2003 paper, Are You Living in a Computer Simulation? If future civilizations can create such simulations, the probability we are in one becomes overwhelming. This isn't about denying the physical world, it's about questioning its fundamental nature. What we experience as real could be information, processed and presented to our simulated senses. Everything we perceive, from the taste of chocolate to the warmth of the sun, is just electrical signals interpreted by our brains. What if those signals were generated by a computer program? The implications are profound. If we are in a simulation, the laws of physics could be subject to change or manipulation. The universe might be a controlled experiment with us as the unwitting subjects. The idea of glitches in the matrix, moments where simulated reality falters, has captured the popular imagination. Remember that feeling of déjà vu, the uncanny sensation that you've experienced something before, or those moments when a coincidence seems too improbable to be just chance? What if these weren't quirks of perception, but tiny cracks in the simulated fabric of our universe? Proponents of the simulation hypothesis point to phenomena that could be glitches. The double-slit experiment, where particles exist in multiple states until observed, suggests reality is rendered on demand. The bizarre laws of the quantum realm could be seen as limitations or errors in the simulation's programming. Unsolved mysteries like dark matter and dark energy could be placeholders in the simulation. What if these are areas where the programmers haven't finished filling in the details? These examples have valid scientific explanations, but can also be seen as evidence of a simulated reality. The simulation hypothesis, while seemingly outlandish, finds intriguing echoes within various scientific disciplines. Quantum mechanics, for instance, with its bizarre and counterintuitive principles, hints at a reality far stranger than we can imagine. The idea that particles exist in a superposition of states, collapsing into a definite state only when observed, eerily mirrors the concept of a simulated reality rendered on demand. Furthermore, the holographic principle, a concept from string theory, suggests that our three-dimensional reality might be a projection of information encoded on a distant two-dimensional surface. This resonates with the simulation argument, where our perceived reality could be information projected from a higher dimensional source. Even cosmology, the study of the universe as a whole, offers potential parallels. The universe's fine-tuned parameters, the delicate balance of physical constants that allow for the existence of stars, galaxies, and life itself, could be interpreted as evidence of a designed simulation, meticulously calibrated for our existence. While these scientific concepts don't prove the simulation hypothesis, they demonstrate that our universe is far stranger and more mysterious than we often assume. The possibility of a simulated reality, while extraordinary, becomes a little less far-fetched when viewed through the lens of these mind-bending scientific principles. Section 5. The weight of great minds. Who believes in the simulation? The simulation hypothesis, once relegated to the fringes of philosophical debate, has found surprising proponents among some of the most influential figures in science and technology. Elon Musk, CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, has famously declared that the odds of us not living in a simulation are 1 in billions. His reasoning hinges on the exponential advancement of technology, particularly in the realm of virtual reality. If we continue on this trajectory, he argues, it's only a matter of time before we create indistinguishable from reality simulations. Similarly, renowned physicist and futurist Michio Kaku entertains the possibility of a simulated reality. He points to the elegance and mathematical underpinnings of the universe as potential clues. If reality is indeed a simulation, he posits, the laws of physics could be the code that governs it, ultimately decipherable by advanced civilizations. These prominent figures, while not definitively endorsing the simulation hypothesis, acknowledge its unsettling plausibility. Their willingness to engage with the idea underscores a growing openness within scientific and technological circles to contemplate even the most radical possibilities. Section 6. Living in the code simulations in our everyday lives. Consider for a moment the ubiquitous role of simulations in our lives. From video games that transport us to fantastical realms to sophisticated computer models used in everything from weather forecasting to drug discovery, we are already deeply immersed in simulated worlds. Every day we interact with artificial intelligence, algorithms that learn and adapt, blurring the line between natural and artificial intelligence. As these technologies become more sophisticated, indistinguishable from human-level consciousness, the question arises, what if we're not that different from the simulated beings we create? Think about the uncanny valley, that unsettling feeling we get when encountering something that looks almost human but not quite. It's a reminder of our own growing ability to mimic reality, to create artificial experiences that feel disturbingly real. As technology advances, the line between simulation and reality will only continue to blur, making the simulation hypothesis all the more compelling. Section 7. You, me, and the architects. Are we just data? If we are indeed living in a simulation, it begs the question, who are the architects of this grand illusion? Are they benevolent overseers, carefully observing our every move? Or are we simply data points in a cosmic experiment, our lives and experiences nothing more than variables to be measured and analyzed? The implications of a simulated reality extend far beyond the nature of our universe. They force us to confront our place in the grand scheme of things, our purpose and the very meaning of existence. If our lives are predetermined, our choices illusory, then what does free will even mean? These are unsettling questions with no easy answers. The possibility of a simulated reality strips away the comfort of certainty, forcing us to confront the unknown with open minds and a healthy dose of existential dread. Section 8. The unsettling allure of the simulation hypothesis. Despite its unsettling implications, the simulation hypothesis holds a certain allure. It offers a sense of wonder, a glimpse beyond the mundane into a reality far stranger and more complex than we ever imagined. It challenges our assumptions, forcing us to question everything we thought we knew about the universe and our place within it. Moreover, the idea of a simulated reality provides a strange comfort. If our universe is indeed a simulation, it suggests that we are not alone, that there exists a higher intelligence capable of creating such a complex and intricate reality. The simulation hypothesis, whether true or not, serves as a powerful reminder of the limitations of our knowledge. It highlights the vastness of the unknown and the humbling realization that our understanding of reality might be far from complete. Section 9. A universe of uncertainties. In the grand tapestry of the cosmos, the simulation hypothesis remains a tantalizing thread, weaving together philosophy, science, and technology in a mind-bending knot. While definitive proof remains elusive, the idea continues to captivate our collective imagination, challenging us to confront the fundamental nature of our reality. As we stand at the precipice of technological advancements capable of blurring the lines between the real and the virtual, the question of our own simulated existence becomes increasingly relevant. Are we truly masters of our own destiny? Or are we simply characters in a grand cosmic narrative, our every thought and action orchestrated by forces beyond our comprehension? Ultimately, the simulation hypothesis serves as a powerful reminder of the vastness of the unknown. It compels us to approach the universe with a sense of humility, acknowledging that our understanding of reality is but a flickering candle in the infinite darkness. The search for truth, as always, continues.